Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to another video by Simply Investing. We're going to talk about XRP today, but before we get into the details of that, we are going to say help us out, subscribe, like this video, subscribe and hit the notification because we go live twice a day, Monday through Friday, and we go live Saturday and Sunday. A lot of great things we go over, a lot of fun topics. And of course, as always, you can also join our Patreon and support us a little bit more. And we go on live on TikTok as well. So without further ado, we're going to start joining in. Man, my mouth just started ordering out of nowhere. But welcome in. We're glad to have you in. I'm going to talk a little bit about XRP. Kind of had a run up yesterday as of this recording. Kind of hit almost 74 cents as the high yesterday. In the 7-day period, we're up 14%. In a month period, we're up 30% from 52 cents all the way up to 68 cents. We're kind of having a little bit of a pullback here, but that's to be expected. Now, there's been a lot of focus on XRP. As you can see here, we went from 46, we're up 43% on the year. So definitely a good run for XRP, as you can see here. But let's take a look at this white paper here. Or actually, before we go into the white paper, let's take a look at it because you can go to their website, go to the XRP ledger, see the community, what's going on. Blockchain built for business and everything, which I have to say, I do like their, all of this is pretty much the speed and expedition of the payment processes. It is sufficiently decentralized, but as you guys know, if you've been on my lives, I don't believe everything is fully decentralized. It has some type of centralized element. And of course, very low cost. We're talking like pennies on the dollar to transfer money and everything, which in the long term will be very good. Cross currency payments allow you to lose less of the value of the currency. All this stuff makes it for a good system overall. Now with their white paper, as you can see here, their process is designed for speed and speed alone. As you can see here, the definition of formalization of previous work, we've begun defining components of Ripple protocol in order to prove correctness, agreement, and utility properties. As we first formalize these properties into axioms, these properties, when grouped together, form a notion of consensus, the state in which nodes in the network reach current agreement. So as you see here, Ripple protocol components, servers, and entity running the Ripple server network. Then you have the ledger. The ledger is the record of amount of currency in each user's account. Represents the ground truth of the network. The ledger is repeatedly updated with transactions that successfully pass through the consensus process. Last closed ledger. The last closed ledger is the most recent ledger that has been ratified by the consensus process and thus represents the current state of the network. The open ledger is the current operating status of the node. The transactions initiated by the end of the users of a given server are applied to the open previous ledger of that server, and all previous work has included all extension cases where all participants. So it pretty much, that's how their network goes, and we kind of goes into all the other parts of it and then everything. Basically, it allows for complete and fast transactions, and all verified through all the nodes and through all the holders on the ledger. So the XRP ledger is a key part of this system. But here's what I'm going to say is for me. For me, this is this is an excellent system to do business with as you're taking payments. Now imagine, a lot of people don't know, when you take business payments on the business side, it takes 2 or 3 days sometimes to hit your wallet. If the XRP ledgers, we start using payment systems across the US, this will be a very, very good system to have. A very good system to have because you'll get your money almost instantaneously. Now, given there's a lot of news, the XRP and Ripple did win their case against the SEC, and the first appeal was shot down. So with that, this is the only currency right now with true regulatory clarity and a definition as to what it is as a crypto. Now, there's a lot of other things that are playing into this. There is, of course, a lot of value in XRP, but right now the market cap is at 36 billion. We have a total of 99.9 billion in supply, max 100 billion supply. So we're pretty close to the max amount of XRP. And we have a fully diluted market cap right there of 67 billion. But right now the trading volume is 2.7 billion on the trading volume. And as you can see, 289,000 followers on CoinMarketCap, and it just seems to be rising. Now, when we look at all, right, we look at the all, like we have yet to break the 2018 bull run where we hit $3.36. And we're looking here right now, it's been pretty stagnant. Now, there's been a few things that have been keeping this down. The SEC lawsuit, which didn't get resolved until July of this year. And of course, I think it was like right around here. Yep. Right there. So, and of course, what a lot of people forget is Jeb was selling and liquidating a lot of his holdings. So every time XRP would start pumping, he would liquidate and it would go down. That's kind of what this part is during the bull run. So this is kind of right where I got in. Right about here. Right around there. That's where I got in. And it's just been steadily dropping. However, my expectation is it should hit between 350 and 550 during this bull run, but you never know. We got a lot of analysts saying, "Hey, we're going to go to $12. Hey, we're going to go to $10. Hey, we're going to go to like $100." I just don't see that possible right now. I do see $100 XRP, but we're talking 2030, 2035. When we got more mass adoption and everything. I mean, don't forget, retail investors got to be talking about this in order for the value to start going up. Because more and more people have to have it. I know a lot of talk says it's a banking token, but it is a token needed for everybody to have, and individual investors can participate in holding XRP. So with that said, though, it's definitely something I have invested in 13% of my portfolio at the moment. Actually, let me pull up my portfolio in just a second here, and I can tell you. So, yep, XRP is 13% of my portfolio right now, of a total of a 1.7 million portfolio. So I'm definitely holding it. I'm not a paid sponsor of this. However, this is a rated A plus on my charts. I am buying it. I'm dollar cost averaging it, and I have been for the last 2 years. I'm holding it. There's a lot of great things about it. I mean, we talk about this every day on our lives, so this is why this video is not going to be that long. But as you guys know, XRP is built only for speed and getting money from point A to point B as fast as humanly possible, as fast as the network can possibly move it, as well as maintaining the value of currencies when you're exchanging them cross border. And it also helps with the exchange of NFTs and things like that. So, and the XRP Ledger is a valuable network. It also has its own wallet. So just be mindful of all of that as you go along. But with that being said, guys, stay safe, invest wisely, don't do your own research, and of course, make sure you're always investing with a clear mind, understanding, and full research into what you're investing. With that said, guys, I'm going to check out. Thank you for like and subscribe to this video. Help us grow this channel. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers.